So, hey guys, Chaucer here. So yeah, I was unsure if I was going to cover more about the Yamato Super Sugo and such, but I decided to do it because, yeah, when we saw the legend pools, we got some very critical, important information for the long term, which is related to what I talked about in a video recently, about why I don't like Super Sugos. But first, I want to thank Mats here for compiling all of the info. I could have done it myself, but yeah, I'm a bit more lazy in the weekends now since I started working. But I've been following the talk about Yamato and Ulti Page 1 carefully, and it has led to me actually receiving new knowledge about how the chain works. So yeah, I made a big 40-minute video about chain before that I now realize is incomplete. So probably next week, I'll see if I can make it happen. I will probably make an update to that to just add on to the new knowledge I have, and I can probably talk a bit about how you can utilize Yamato and Page 1, Ulti Page 1 as well. But yeah, enough said, let's talk about the Sugo. Let's start with what is factual here about this Sugo. It's a Super Sugo Fest, 3 parts. Yamato and Ulti Page 1 are on both parts. And this is a pretty historic moment on JP, and it's not common on Global either, rest assured of that. But this is the first time ever that there is a 1% chance on a JP Sugo to pull a new legend. There are 30 legends on these Sugos, 15% rate, every legend is 0.5% rate, including Yamato, despite Yamato only having a 6-star. But yeah, it's like the Straw Hat Pirates. That legend, it also only had a 6-star. It was also 0.5% rate. It's fine. So yeah, in that sense, that alone makes this a very good Super Sugo, because you never have that good odds of pulling a new legend. Usually it's half that, so it's twice the rate of pulling a new legend, a debut legend. It's very, very good. But yeah, let's jump into the steps. Part 1 stands out from the other two, and the way they've made it is Part 1 is the only part where Yamato is guaranteed. Part 2 and 3 are the only parts where you can pull Super Sugo Fest exclusives other than Yamato. So, to be honest, it's a bit too scummy. First, the fact that Ulti and Page 1 is not guaranteed on any part. Like, I don't think you should do 25-30 multis for them, but for the whales who get screwed over, they at least deserve the choice of getting them guaranteed. That's just what I think. And despite that, I think Yamato should be guaranteed on every part. Like, that's just what I think, personally. But I'm not going to complain too much about that, since, as said, 1% chance for new legend never happens. I'd rather have that than improving these steps, so to say. Other than that, steps are very boring, vanilla, typical JP Sugo Fest step-ups nowadays. I've not really talked about it before, but JP Sugos are just so boring nowadays. Holy. It's just, like you see here, multi 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, blah blah blah. Rated up character or Sugo Fest exclusive. That step might as well not exist. It's such a non-step, and most step-ups is that. Then we have the Sugo Fest exclusive steps, and I've talked about this before, but it's not that good to get a guaranteed legend when there's 30 legends on the banner. It's like 0.33% chance of a particular legend, or no, 3.33% chance of a particular legend. It's very whatever. But yeah, like the carefully selected and super carefully selected, it's fine. Like, the pools are better on part 2 and 3, but of course part 1 you can get the Yamato. And as you see with the legend list, like, it's fine. Lots of recent legends, pretty good list. Like, if you've been skipping Sugos, you can pick up a lot of new stuff here. They're not skipping any batch really, so that's cool. But yeah, when we got to part 2 and 3, this is what I really want to focus on. As you see on part 2, it includes the Super Sugo Fest exclusive Yamato, Super Sugo Fest exclusive Law, and Super Sugo Fest exclusive Luffy. So what's available on part 3 then? Well, it's Super Sugo Fest exclusive Yamato, or here's part 3. It's Super Sugo Fest exclusive Yamato, Super Sugo Fest exclusive Kid, and Super Sugo Fest exclusive Luffy. And you might ask, where are Roger? Where are Oden? And yeah, they are not available. And this is such incredible... Yeah, I can't describe it without using bad words, but yeah, it's just not acceptable. Like, I can understand in like a year from now, 2 years, like we had a lot of Super Sugo Fest exclusive. You can't expect Bandai to have like 30 legends, all of them are Super Sugo Fest exclusives. I get that. You need to start rotating. But this is just the third ever Super Sugo Fest. Sugo Fest. Like, you don't skip Super Sugo Fest exclusive on the third Super Sugo Fest. What is this nonsense? Like, this is unreal. Like, I talked about it in the other video that the whole thing with Super Sugo Fest is to create some kind of FOMO, fear of missing out. And I talked about how like you either pull now or in 4 months. Like, there's no in between. You get what you get. Like, you might get totally screwed with the legend pool. Like, all the good stuff might be in the wrong pool for the legend you want. Like, for me, coming on Global, I probably only miss V2V Rebecca on Kid part. So that's like, yeah, I'm just screwed, because why should I go for that? Like, but yeah, here we are. Now we know that we might be skipping stuff. So if I skip the Super Type Sugo now on Global, then on New Year, what's to say they don't skip the Supernova Super Sugo? Because that's like, if they skip Roger and Oden for Yamato, it makes sense that they skip the next batch, the one after, right? So then I wouldn't be able to pull any of them until maybe JP Annie, if they rerun then. And it's just... yeah, they're succeeding in creating this FOMO in me, but I'm still pretty set on myself for Global with this upcoming Super Sugo. How much I pull depends on how good they make part 1. I doubt part 2, 3, and 4 will change much. Part 1 might be getting a buff, and if it does get one, I might do a few multis. I won't go for any guarantees, that's out of the question. But it will indeed suck if we get to the New Year Sugo, they bring back Roger and Oden, they remove all the Supernova Super Sugos. Like, imagine that. Like, it's unthinkable, really. But yeah, at least when you check the legend pool, like, they are really good legend pools. Like, part 2 and 3 limited and super limited pools are very, very nice. Can't complain there. Lots of recent stuff. And usually these limited pools on JP are very bad. I thought part 1 didn't look that great, either limited pools, but on part 2 and 3, they look very, very solid, I must say. Especially the super limited pool, but yeah, if you look at the step-ups, like, the super limited pool is just multi 15 and 20. Oh, and I've noticed now that Alt and Page 1 are guaranteed on part 2 and 3. I actually missed that. That's actually super good, so I take back that criticism. Yeah, I'll do the Fujibao here that you see here. One of my favorite emotes on the Discord. Yeah, Fujibao to you, Bandai. And you do get a Super Sugo Fest exclusive on the 13th. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. I feel like I've exhausted myself now after this rant, but I am honestly upset about this. This is why I hate Super Sugo Fest. I hate that Super Sugo Fest are a thing, that it will matter so much. Without Super Sugo Fests, I could just jump into Rumble Sugo sometimes, Kisna Sugo sometimes, Treasure Map Sugo sometimes. I'd have a good life. I wouldn't have to care about anything else. I could skip debuts, everything. But now we have these trash Super Sugo fests. Yeah, rant over. But yeah, that's the Yamato Sugo anyway. So I think I'll stop the video here. Hope it was helpful and that you learned something new. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.